Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you episode 8 of RWBY Volume 4. This one's entitled A Much Needed Talk. Now, before I get started, a couple of announcements. I'm trying a new lighting thing. I've got my window open, see if the natural light will make the lighting in my videos better than just the roof lighting that's behind me. 2. This is being recorded on a different day than the rest of Volume 4 because I ran out of time on that day. And well, so this will be episodes 8 to 12 done today, each posted on a different day like the rest of this volume has. And there will be like a day or two break between the end of this and the start of Volume 4. Also, regarding RWBY Chibi episode 11, I will not be posting that video this week. I will be posting it and 12 next week because those are just too short, and so I'll be reacting to 2 each episode just to get more out of it. With those announcements done, let's start the video in 3, 2, 1. Let's try that again. Let's start the video in 3, 2, 1, now. That's what happens when you hit the run button. This always was an interesting episode.
Really? No questions?
Of course we have questions.
I still have questions.
A lot to take in.
Sure, of course.
So these maidens, they're powerful fighters
Yep.
that don't need dust to use magic.
Yep.
Yeah,
And there are 4 of them?
yep. Always.
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about?
Yep.
Whoever was in their thoughts last. Important distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
And that's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha. The night the tower fell. You were trying to turn her into one of them.
Yep.
The previous Fall Maiden, Amber, had been attacked. She was young and experienced. And her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power.
Dun, dun, dun,
Not all.
dun.
We were afraid that if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
And it did.
So you forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force anything. We explained the situation and gave her a choice, and she chose. You were there. You heard her.
That guy, Tyrion. Why was he after me?
Well, you definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon.
Yep.
I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait. And the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people. Not many people know about the silver eyes, but those that do aren't very happy that one has surfaced.
What,
That's
even
why
you?
I've been keeping an eye on you. Wanted to make sure you were safe. All of you.
Well, then why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
He was using you as bait.
Was he though?
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's complicated.
What is all of this? Ruby's being hunted. The schools are being attacked. All for what? What is the point of all of this? Will you just tell us what's going on?
Would you sit down? You're stressing me out, kid.
Same.
Not many people are super religious these days. This world's been around for a long
Religious
time.
at all.
Long enough that people have created dozens of gods. But if you believe Ozpin, 2 of them are actually real. They were brothers. The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life. Meanwhile, the younger brother, the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction. As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go. The older one would spend his days
Death and
creating water,
destruction.
plants, wildlife. And at night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted. To counteract his brother's creations, the god of darkness brought drought, fire, famine, all that he could do to rid Remnant of life.
Yep.
Life always returned.
Life finds a way.
So one night, the younger brother went and made something. Something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
The creatures of Grimm.
You guessed it. The older brother had
This
finally
is
had
a
enough.
little different than what it
Knowing
says
that
in
their
the
feud
World
couldn't
of
last
Remnant.
like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation together. Something they could both be proud of. Their masterpiece. Younger brother agreed.
You've done fucked up. Look at what you've done. You fucked up that creature. It's got anxiety
This
now.
last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy. It would be given the gift of knowledge so that it could learn about itself and the world around it. And most importantly, it would be given the power to choose. To have free
Choice
will
allows
to
you
take
to
everything
fly.
it learned and decide which path to follow. The path of light or the path of darkness. And that is how humanity came to be.
But
Half
what
in the
does
light,
that have to
half
do
in
with
the
us?
dark.
Well, that's the kicker. See, the 4 gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandoned Remnant. And each of them is extraordinarily powerful. If someone were
Excuse
to
me.
collect all 4, they'd be able to change the world. And that's exactly what the enemy wants. The Huntsman Academies were created to train generations of humanity's protectors, but they also serve another purpose, guarding the relics. When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress. Not only would they be easier to defend, but they would be constantly surrounded by trained warriors. The hope was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using them against itself. And of course, keeping them out of her reach. So, yeah, there's that.
Her. You mean Salem?
Yep.
That's right. Not much is known about her, and quite frankly, that's not what matters. What matters right now is that she wants the relics. And if she gets them, it's not going to end well.
No, it's not.
You know, you can always go in and say hi.
I don't want to bother him.
A
You
father's
wouldn't
never too
bother
busy
him.
for his daughter.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on that.
Here,
What? Where are you going?
you've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures of Team RWBY.
Sure, that's all you want from him.
Polly, is that you, dear?
Hey, Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
I...
Please, come sit. Don't worry, I've got it. Sit down. Sit down.
I don't want to keep you if you're...
Nonsense. I've been cooped up in here all day. You still take sugar, right?
Oh, actually,
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh, here, take this one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
That's awkward.
Positive.
Old habits, I suppose. Might want to let it cool.
Right.
So,
I've
Is
done that
it-
many times.
warm in Vale?
Huh?
It just seems like your outfit doesn't cover very much.
It covers plenty.
I mean, a little more armor might help, don't you think?
I'm fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
I know you can. I'm sorry.
Why?
Hmm?
Why would you say that?
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What did I say?
How can you still love me after what I did?
Because you're you.
Blake. Your mother and I will always love you.
You were right. I shouted at you and yelled at you, but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
I should have left the White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened to you, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Blake, it's fine. We never held anything against you, and I never feared you would fail. The only thing I ever feared was that you would fall down the wrong path. And I am so proud to see you have it.
But I did. It was...
And you pulled yourself out. You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength, and even fewer that have the courage to face their demons again. Vale, Mountain Glen, Beacon. You confronted the White Fang time after time.
I didn't do it alone.
No, you didn't.
It's parenting done right.
Which is why I wanted to ask you. Why did you leave Vale? Why did you leave your friends behind?
Son?
Whoa! This isn't the bathroom! I'll just be going. Sorry to interrupt this tender family moment.
I really don't like you.
How can you not like Sun?
Let's say we believe all of this. There really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful. Why doesn't the world know? Why isn't Atlas going after them, or Mistral?
And why aren't we in more of a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
The headmaster over there saw what happened at Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard. Besides, it takes time to mobilize forces like that. Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight? And to answer your question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the Maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem, it would be chaos. We'd have another great war on our hands, and this time, you'd have to fight. Look, I had the same questions too. But old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Salem's smart. She works from the shadows, using others to get what she wants, so that when it comes time to place the blame, we can only point at each other.
Effective tactic.
She's trying to divide us, humanity. And so far, she's done a pretty damn good job.
Playing divide. Never noticed that.
All right. So what should we do?
I don't really know. Crosspin has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas
really
is
are.
going to be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo. It'll be hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to fight against other thieves and scoundrels. Take that.
I'm
Add in the
assuming he
fact that
doesn't have a
Cinder and
high
her crew
opinion
claim to be
of
from Haven.
Vacuo.
I think it's likely the next target. So, we're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack. I'm hoping he has the answers. All right, I think it's time you kids got some sleep.
Uncle Crow,
Yeah?
this is a lot to take in. And it all sounds crazy, but
Alright.
I'm willing to do whatever I can to help. Because I trust you. But why couldn't you trust me? Why couldn't you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
Look, this has nothing to do with trust. It's a long story, okay?
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
No, yeah.
Did you know that crows are a sign of bad luck? Old superstition, but it's how I got my name. You see, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. And some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most. It's not exactly something I do. It's always there, whether I like it or not. I bring misfortune. I guess you could call me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends and family.
Well, you are just a real bundle of help, aren't you?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I've never noticed the music in this
Taking a
episode
walk.
before.
There's nothing else you want to tell us?
You're a bird.
Not tonight.
Just thought I'd stop blocking it to show you something.
No concept of privacy, no respect for personal space.
I'm sorry, okay? Ow! I'm sorry!
Ugh!
Look, I promise it was important. I needed to find you to talk to you.
What, son? What could be so important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the White Fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest, to figure things out, and to see my family.
your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie. But I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son,
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want your help.
Dun 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 dun.
A freaking
Who's
ninja?
that?
A spy.
But why would... Hey, wait!
What's happened?
The White Fang is evil, I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back!
We should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Oh shit, scorpions are venomous. Sorry about the weird look at the end. There was this really weird bird. It had like orange eyes and orange beak, but was full black everywhere else. It was really weird. And anyway, that was a much needed talk. We learned about the gods. We learned about Crow's semblance. We also see what a good parent looks like. Well, a good father. Oh. But yeah, it's a good episode. It's sort of like a fill-up, but information. And yeah, that's all I can think to say about it. I'll catch you in the next.